One of the major changes to the standard is the removal of the preventive action clause. This has been replaced by a new requirement that details the context of the organisation. It will require you to identify the internal and external issues that could impact on the business. You may wish to consider the wider business environment, social, cultural and regulatory requirements of the goods and services that you offer as an organisation. Another change is Clause 5, which deals with leadership. This will require organisations to have greater alignment with business strategy and also business objectives.
There are a number of guidance documents that already exist for the ISO 9001 series. However, new versions of the standard are going to be very much at the strategic level and focused at the strategic objectives of an organisation. So we're expecting that the management review to be further incorporated into the overall structure of the business management system. This is going to sit very well with things like review against budget and performance management.
We're not anticipating that large numbers of documents will need to be changed. In fact, the new version of the standard is likely to require less documentation than previously. We would expect those organisations who do transition to the new standard to amend and update those documents that were defined previously. However, all new applications and organisations wishing to conduct a major rewrite of their systems can consider defining the processes without requiring them to be documented. Certainly based on the draft standard, this approach will be acceptable. So amendments will be required, but it will be up to the organisation themselves to determine if documentation will be required to support the processes.
Without doubt, risk management is an important part of any business management process. Risk management has been in the existing versions of ISO 9001 since the 2000 version, and it was also obviously in the 2008 version. Clause 853 of ISO 9001 identifies the requirement to identify potential non-conformities before they actually occur. Now that risk management is defined within the draft version of ISO 9001, we expect organisations will take on the risk management process and embed it within their organisations to create a more modern approach to a management system.
The ISO committee published versions of the standard along its revision journey. A complete revision journey typically takes about 3 years. During this time, you have the ability to comment on the standard. You do this through your national standards body. In the UK, this is BSI, and you can find more information at www.bsigroup.com.
The national standards body within each country and local committees are currently reviewing the comments from the committee draft. The timings for the standard are likely to be early May 2014, draft international standard known as DIS will be published for ballot. February 2015, final draft international standard known as FDIS is expected to be published for ballot. September 2015, international standard is expected to be published. A 3-year transition period for existing ISO 9001 clients has been agreed by the International Accreditations Forum, so you will have until September 2018 to complete your transition.